different with this live stream today. So I haven't done a 10 to 14 day video update with all of the regular features. So I haven't done a pre-recorded 10 to 14 day video. So I thought everything that we would have in the 10 to 14 day video update we would include in the live stream for you tonight. I'm going to try and get the highlighter going as well. We're just basically going to have a live streamed 10 to 14 day video update with all of the regular features. So hopefully that all sounds okay, and hopefully that's going to be an interesting sort of hour or so for you. We're going to be here until around 7 o'clock, so just before 7 o'clock, and yeah, we're going to see how we're all doing. And as I say, we'll be taking questions as well, because this is a GavsWeatherVids live stream too. But we will also be doing like a live streamed 10 to 14 day video update. So I think it's going to be quite interesting. It could be something a bit different. We'll just see how we get on with it. It will be a case of trial and error, trying to work out, you know, the different screen sizes for all of the different websites that we use. So, you know, there could be several websites that we go through, as we always do with our 10 to 14 day video updates. There will be like several websites that we go through. I've tried to sort of work out the best sort of screen sizes for all of those websites, but you might find that one or two of them are sort of cropping the image off at the side within the live stream, and so on. So it'll just be a case of trial and error, and hopefully most of the websites will fit the live stream screen okay though. Right, so did everybody manage to catch up with Sabi's 5-day forecast? A big thank you to Sabi for the 5-day forecast, and just for allowing me to have a slightly more relaxed Wednesday. So I'm always very, very busy on a Wednesday, live streaming in the evening, doing a 5-day forecast, doing a 10 to 14 day video updates. Well, Wednesday is always a very, very busy day for me. And so Sabi doing a 5-day forecast and me sort of combining the 10 to 14 day video update with this live stream has sort of allowed me to have a slightly more relaxed and slightly less stressful day, I have to say. So a big thank you, of course, to Sabi for doing the 5-day forecast for us at the moment. Sabi isn't in the stream yet, but I think he will be along a little bit later on. So yeah, big thank you to Sabi for doing the 5-day forecast. Okay, so got 47 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening, and thank you so much everybody for tuning in to our Wednesday evening live stream. No problems starting off today. You know, I do tend to be a little bit cursed on a Wednesday, but no problems today with starting off. Okay, so I'll let everybody check in, and then we'll do like the main part of the video, which will be like 10 to 14 day video update. We're also going to have a look at the ECM weeks 5 and 6 temperature and rainfall anomalies as well. That's going to be coming up later on in the live stream too, as we always do on a Wednesday or in a Wednesday live stream. So it's all going to be starting in around sort of 50 minutes. I think we'll probably start doing the main part of the screen capturing, which is is going to be a 10 to 14 day section. We'll start doing that in around 10 minutes, about 6:15. So it's going to, as you know, like a regular 10 to 14 day re-update would take around 20 minutes, something like that. So yes, it's going to be around 20 minutes at least a screen capture. So we'll have to start a little bit earlier than I normally do. But we'll give everybody around 10-15 minutes or so to check in before I get on with it. It's been quite a nice day here in Northants today. I don't know how it's been where you are. Please let me know in the live chat how the weather has been today where you are. But here in Northants, it's actually been quite warm. Been quite a warm day, so it hasn't been too bad at all. Got 48 concurrent viewers. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in on this Wednesday evening. Okay, so first person in is Sani Patel saying evening Gary. So good evening Sani. Thank you so much for being with us on our live stream this evening. I also got Chris Ailing. So good evening Chris. Thank you so much for being with us on the live stream. And Perspective is with us saying just saw the disturbance, and Gonzalo on Noah knew this would be a major part of the live stream. Yeah, we've got a tropical storm. It's probably going to go up to a hurricane. Bring you up to date with all of that when we begin the screen sharing in around 10 minutes or so's time. Lisa Courtney is with us. Good evening Lisa. Thank you so much for being with us this evening on our live stream. Also got Jelma Vandergraaf is with us, saying, good, dear Gavin, I am not sure if I'm able to watch whole stream, so that's fine, Jelma, don't worry about it, just watch as much as you can, my friend, please don't worry. You know, I appreciate people have other things to do, so some people will, like, start off the stream, they'll have to go, some people will come in a little bit later, you know, some people will be in and out of the stream. It's absolutely fine. You just, you know, you just do what you need to do, my friend. I'm going to be here until 7 o'clock, whatever happens. And hopefully there'll be a few people watching me until 7 o'clock. But you do whatever you want. And please don't worry at all, my friend. Okay, Chelsea Bill saying, is this live or is this a YouTube premiere feature? This is a live stream, Chelsea Bill, as you probably just realised as we started off. But within the live stream, we're going to do everything that we're doing a 10 to 14 day update. So we're like combining a regular video with a live stream. And we're just seeing how it works out. Again, you know I'm innovating at the moment. All the time I'm trying to innovate, I'm trying to try new things and so on. And so yes, that's what we do. We're just trying out, see whether it works. It may not work, but we'll just see what you think to it. Okay, who else is with us? Jalma is saying Troublesome Gonzalo is looking very interesting. Yes, it is indeed. Mark Kanish is with us. Hi, Gavin. I hope you're well. In winter, sometimes we can have thunderstorms. How does that happen? With the fact that it's just due to the intensity of the showers, really, Mark. So whether it's summer or winter, you can still get very, very sort of large towering clouds that create a lot of energy and downdrafts and things, and so that's the reason why you can get lightning at any time of the year. Although it of course is something that we associate with whether it's warmer and more humid, but you can get it at any time of the year, my friend. Also, Mark is asking, Gavin, do you ever watch yourself on the historic videos? You are good on them. Actually, no, I don't tend to watch myself at all, Mark. I don't like hearing how I sound, and I'm always quite critical of the performance. So unless sometimes I have to watch one of the videos if there's a problem. Occasionally there'll be a sound issue or something will go wrong in the process of creating a video, and I'll get sort of complaints. I might get a complaint about the microphone or something. So in that case, I will have to watch the video, at least a part of the video that people are complaining about. But that's very rare, and generally, no, I don't watch myself when I've recorded the videos. Ben Enty is with us, saying a lot of YouTubers are doing this, and also hi everyone. Yeah, live streaming is something that's really caught on, I think, Ben, especially since the lockdown. I think live streaming has been very useful for helping to bring communities together, helping to bring people together. So yes, it's definitely something that's happening a lot more on YouTube. I think more channels have got live streaming enabled. At one time, live streaming, I remember not that long ago, when live streaming was quite exclusive, only to very, very big channels. And as time has gone on, the sort of facility to live stream has been widened out to a lot of channels. But at one time, not that many channels did it. But yeah, definitely since the lockdown as well. I think since the lockdown, there's been a lot more live streaming going on, as it kind of helps to bring people together. I think, and helps to promote the channel as well, but also create like a community feel. And I think since we've been doing so much more live streaming since the beginning of the lockdown at GavsWeatherVids, I think that's really, really helped, actually. I think it's really helped to both boost the channel, but also to bring our community together. We have got a very, very strong community. I'm so proud of the community that we've built, and I think we have helped to build up this community, through all the live streaming that we've been doing. So it's been absolutely great. Thank you so much for being with us, Ben. We just hit 60 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us. Jefferscraft Gaming is with us. Hello, everyone. So good evening, Jefferscraft, all the way from California. I hope you're well, friend. Hope it's not too hot over there in California. Josh is with us. Josh White saying, hey everyone, hope you're all good. Yeah, I'm great, thanks, Josh. You're going away, aren't you, at the weekend, so I hope you have a lovely time. Is it sort of southwest England, you going somewhere like that, Devon, maybe? So I hope you have a great time this weekend. Dylan is with us. Dylan Holbrook. This is going to be great. So Dylan's looking forward to it. Hopefully it's going to be okay. I've also got Katrine with us. Katrine Baser. Hello, Gavin and everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you, Katrine. Thank you so much for being with us on our live stream this evening. Indivar is saying CT will finish. CT will finish. I don't know whether you've cut that off early, Indivar. You're going to say CT will finish somewhere, or whether you're asking me where the CET will finish. Please let me know. And oh, I see. Yeah, CET will finish around 15.3. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere in the mid 15s, I think. Indivar definitely will be. Okay, Gusta is with us with a hurricane question mark. Yeah, it looks like Gonzalo is going to become a hurricane. So we'll have a look at it in a moment. Also saying hello as well. So good evening, Gustav. Shiram is with us. So good evening, Shiram. Everybody's with us. So thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on our live stream this evening. Okay, in around 5 minutes, we'll do the screen sharing that we're going to do. So we are like live streaming a 10 to 14 day video update. So I think it's going to be interesting. It's something new. We haven't done this before, so hopefully it will go okay. Right, our moderators are with us. So Paul James is with us. So hello, Paul. Thank you so much for being with us and moderating our live stream. And also Savvy is with us as well. So good evening, Savvy. Good evening, Paul. Thank you both for moderating, and thank you so much, Sally, for doing the 5-day forecast. You did a great job, my friend, and I have had a much more relaxed day, not having to do the 5-day forecast and now being able to combine this 10 to 14 day video. It's been so much this live stream with 10 to 14 day video, it's been so much easier for me today. So thank you, Sally, for really helping me out today. And hopefully this is going to be like a regular thing that we're able to do most Wednesdays. I think it would be nice if Savvy could do the 5 forecast most Wednesdays, and I can have a little bit of a more restful day. And combine the 10 to 14 day video update like with the live stream in the evening. I think that works out very, very nicely. So yes, thank you, Savvy. Right, just answer one, two. My eyes are very, very watery. I don't know if anybody else has got problems with pollen, but my eyes are just really, really watery today. So it's making it extra hard to see your comments tonight. So I'll just do one or two more, and then I say we're going to have to sort of start the screen capturing a little bit earlier than we normally do. We don't normally do the screen capturing section to around 6:30, but because like this is going to be a 10 to 14 day video update with so many websites to go through, it's going to take around 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to start it a little bit earlier than I would normally do so. We have just passed 65 concurrent viewers, so hello, good evening, and thank you so much, everybody, for being with us. I'll do one or two more. So Shiram saying, hello, Gavin, do you know how we can get colder winters in a westerly QBO? As you would think, stronger zonal winds with westerly QBO would mean increased chance of a mild winter. Yeah, there have been cold winters though with a westerly QBO, Shiram. So yeah, 1991, for example, was a cold winter, as we know, particularly so in February. That was a westerly QBO, and like westerly QBO is just one driver. There are so many other drivers that we have to factor in as well. DS saying, DS, I think that's 1868, saying, hello, Gav, keeping fingers crossed for EC5 and 6 temperature and rainfall anomalies. Yeah, we're going to have a look at that very shortly. Just hit 70 concurrent viewers. We'll have a look at that a little bit later in the live stream, DS. Jeffers Craft, hello, Gav. Yeah, I'm great, thanks, Jeffers. Dylan, it would be nice to have some sort of recovery after this poor July. It certainly would, Dylan. Shiram, with this summer, let's see what Shiram's saying again. This summer, the horse has well and truly bolted the stable, I think. I think you're saying that summer's done for, Sheeran. And to be honest, I would probably agree with you, certainly in terms of GavsWeatherVids summer forecast. In a comment yesterday, I pretty much wrote it off. So, you know, I wrote the summer forecast off. I said it's done, it's dead, it's finished, it's had it. You know, you name it, I said it. I said it's an X forecast. The summer forecast is deceased. Yeah, and I said, in the words of the late great Roy Orbison, the Big O himself, it's over. And I think it is. I think the summer forecast is well and truly done for. But maybe we might get some more warmer weather at times over the next few weeks. We should wait and see. But we're not going to have a 1990 or a 1995. I think we know that pretty much definitively now. There is no sign of the Azores High really getting its act together. And so, yeah, I think the GavsWeatherVids summer forecast is down the tubes, and I've wrote it off. So we shall see what the rest of the summer has in store for us, though. Chris Clifford, hey Gav, could you please do a historic video looking at the autumn and winter of 1987, 1988? Could definitely show up, Chris. All of those, like the trilogy of Maya Winters at the end of the 1980s, they could definitely show up. I've got 72 concurrent viewers with us right now. I'm going to take just a couple more questions or comments, and then we will have a look at that screen sharing. So let's have a look. Dylan is saying just 25k views until we hit 5 million views at GavsWeatherVids. It's phenomenal, isn't it, Dylan? That's going to be our next target, I think, to get 5 million video views. That is a phenomenal number. 5 million people, or the videos have been watched 5 million times, as I suppose some of the times have been watched by multiple people, the same people, like. But it's an incredible number. Really is. So yes, that's going to be the next thing that you know, the next milestone. I think 5 million video views, followed by 8k subscribers. How long will it be before we get to 8k subscribers? Time will tell. Mark Hodgen is with us. Good evening, Mark. Thank you so much for being with us. It looks like Katrine's not feeling very well. Sharon is saying, hope you feel better, Katrine. I think I've missed that comment. So I think I've missed it. So get well soon, Katrine. I'm not sure what's wrong, but I hope you feel better soon. And really sorry to hear that you're not feeling very well. Jonathan Davis, hi Gav, and also good evening, Jonathan. Jonathan saying, hi Gav, I'm back again to wait for Gav to tell us how this awful summer is going to carry on and get worse. We shall see in a moment, Jonathan. Right, Neil Cutler is with us. So good evening, Neil. Thank you so much for being with us. Just have a look at one or two more, and then we will do that screen sharing. I've got 73 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody. Of course, with so much to look at, I'm not going to be able to take as many questions for this, but we will be live streaming again on Sunday, so you'll be able to have another go on Sunday. So also Pettiper is with us. Hello Gavin, hope you enjoyed your well-earned break. Yes, I did, Pettiper. Thank you so much for being with us on our live stream. Yeah, I had a great time last week when I was having my rest. Alpha SB is with us as well, so good evening SB. Thank you so much for being with us. And we've also got Richard Trott in with us as well. City Andy is with us. I would love to be able to take all of your questions and comments, but I've got to start doing that screen sharing. I've got Graham Doolan with us as well. Graham saying, hi Gav, hope you're well. Another great job from Savvy on the 5D forecast. I can't help think this August will be could be one of the hottest in a while. Well, let's find out, shall we? So now we're going to have a look at we're going to have a look first of all at the National Hurricane Centre. So we'll do that first. Then we'll have a look at some observations, and then we'll just go through all of the things that we would look at in a regular 10 to 14 day video update. We have got 77 concurrent viewers with us right now. So hello, good evening, and thank you so much, everybody, for being with us this evening. And yeah, let's start doing it then. So I'm gonna very quickly let's very quickly get the screen what am I talking about? Stream Labs. Let's get that up first of all. And in a moment, we're going to be able to enable the, hopefully we will anyway be able to enable the screen capturing. There seems to be some sort of freeze that's gone on here though, so hopefully everything is working okay for everyone. Hopefully we've not got any problems with this. It looks like Streamlabs is kind of, there we go, that's okay. So that's alright. So I was a little bit worried, it looked like Streamlabs are kind of frozen. But it all seems to be okay. I think that's all right. So, okay, so let's turn off the webcam then. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of the display capture as well. No, we won't get rid of the image. And we shall put up the display capture. You can just tell that I'm not absolutely certain about all of this, can't you? It's all new to me, all of this live stream malarkey. Well, I have been doing it for a little while. There we go. We're screen capturing now. Or certainly we should be. Now, of course, the problem we're going to have with this is as we go along, we're going to have quite a lot of refreshing taking place of the browsers. So that's always something that we have to put up with. I suppose I should add more RAM to the computer. Okay, so the first thing we're looking at is the National Hurricane Center. So we've got two disturbance areas. So I'm going to enable the highlighter. There we go. We've got this disturbance area just here. This orange X in the Gulf of Mexico. That is disturbance 1. And it's got a 40% chance of cyclone formation in the next 48 hours, 50% chance in the next 5 days. They say a tropical wave is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms over the eastern Gulf of Mexico, central and southern Florida, and western Cuba. The gradual development of this system is possible while it moves west-northwest, and a tropical depression could form during the next few days. This disturbance is expected to move over the central Gulf today and reach northwestern Gulf on Thursday and Friday. They're going to put an airplane up and have a look at it at some point today. So that's going to go in this sort of direction. Going to move through the Gulf of Mexico and possibly power up in the next day or so. We also have Gonzalo just here. Again, I am trusting that everybody can see all of this okay. And it's going to be a case of trial and error, you know, with these. Going to be a case of trial and error with these websites as we go through them one by one to hope that they're fitting your screen okay. So we've got Tropical Storm Gonzalo just here. So Tropical Storm Gonzalo is currently giving maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure of 1,000 millibars. The track of Gonzalo, we need to get static images up. The track of Gonzalo is to do something a little bit like this. So it is forecast to power up to a Category 1 hurricane. At the moment, it's a tropical storm. I say it's forecast to go up to a Category 1 hurricane in the next day or so as it pushes in towards the southern part of the tropical Atlantic. And then sort of around the weekend, it goes back to a tropical storm again, somewhere between South America and I think that's the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. So it'll be somewhere between like South America and sort of this area. So that's Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, and this is like South America just here. Now, there's also some activity going on in the tropical Pacific as well, so we can go back and very quickly have a look at what's happening in the eastern tropical Pacific. So, yes, we also have a hurricane there as well, a Category 1 hurricane, Hurricane Douglas is through there. I think this could be going to affect Hawaii, I should say. I think this could be going to affect Hawaii. Let's again look at static images. There we go. So yes, this is quite a significant feature as well, going in that sort of direction. Yeah, so it's all happening in the tropical Atlantic and also in the tropical Pacific. Things are coming alive now. We've been expecting this to be quite a big hurricane season in the Atlantic in particular due to warmer than average sea surface temperature anomalies, and that is indeed what is going on, and that continues. These are our latest observations from XC Weather. So let's have a quick look at those. Got 25 degrees flashing away there, 77 Fahrenheit at London City Airport and also at London Heathrow. Generally warm in the southeast, temperatures into the low to mid 20 Celsius, quite widely in this southeast corner. Going further northwards, we've got Nottingham at 21. Going northwards still, we've got Shap at 15 over into Wales. We've got Lake Burnley 14. So it gets cooler the further northwest you go. Stony Bridge is at 17, but going up to Scotland, it's only 14 at Tulloch Bridge, and then at Belfast, it's only 18 degrees there. So it's warm in the southeast, cooler in the north and in the west too. We're going to see things generally getting cooler, I think, as we move through the weekend. Or through to the weekend, and of course Savvy covered that in his excellent 5-day forecast earlier on today. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks for Birmingham. So the red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for Birmingham. We're starting off pretty close to average at the moment. The temperature is going to stay, upper air temperature is going to stay pretty close to average through to weekend, and then drop over the weekend into next week, actually going quite cool. Could be a bit of a lift up in the upper air temperatures then as we go into the first week of August, but there is a lot of scatter mixed in with that. So some of these on some members are quite warm, some of them down here are quite cool, and rather up and down, maybe a little bit indicative of a zonal sine wave setting up there actually through the early part of August, with warmer and cooler sectors alternating. As far as precipitation is concerned, relatively dry for the next couple of days, but getting more unsettled, I think, is the message here. And again, I hope everybody can see this okay. Getting more unsettled, really, with these rainfall spikes through the weekend and into next week and on into the first week of August. It definitely looks like things are getting more and more unsettled. Let's pull it up a little bit just to make sure you can all see it. So it definitely looks like things are getting more and more unsettled here, like from the weekend through next week and on into the early part of August. Regular bouts of rain, heavy showers also mixed in. It doesn't look particularly inspiring, I have to say, as we're moving into the early part of August. And for southern and eastern parts of the country this summer, whilst not great, it's not been a brilliant summer at all, but it's probably not been too bad in the south and southeast, certainly from a rainfall perspective. It has been wetter in the north and west, but that looks pretty indicative to me of a summer that's going to get, or a pattern that's going to get even worse, really, for southern and eastern parts of the country. Remember, this is Birmingham, this is central England, so it could be that we're going to go to August and things are going to start getting worse for the south and the southeast, where things, up to this point at least, haven't been overly unsettled. And I'm not sure if everybody's going to be able to see this okay. So this is the temperature anomaly from the 22nd to the 30th of July. And it's coming out a little bit cooler than average. Again, with all of these charts and websites, just in the case of trial and error, while we work out how to fit them into the screen. Okay, so please let me know in the live chat. I'll be going back to YouTube before the end of the live stream. Please let me know in the live chat which websites have worked and which need some tweaking. Temperature anomalies from the 22nd of July to the 30th, a little bit cooler than average. Precipitation anomalies from the 22nd to the 30th of July, wetter than average in the north, near normal down in the southern part of the country. Expect these to trend wetter probably over the next few days. Right, this is the UK Met Office midday run. We'll be able to look at the midday runs of all the models, I think, except the ECM, which, of course, as I keep explaining, it doesn't update until between 7 and 8 o'clock. So this is the UK Met Office midday run for Saturday. Low pressures coming in off the Atlantic, bringing spells of rain with it. Showers or longer spells of rain coming in off the Atlantic on Saturday. It's all covered by Savvy's 5-day forecast. Does look unsettled over weekend. Into Sunday, again, we're into a very unsettled regime. Showers or longer spells of rain. Winds are in from the west. A little bit of a ridge trying to build in the southwest there on Monday. That's trying to bring something a little bit drier to the south, but still unsettled up in the north with spells of rain. And then another system's coming in on Tuesday. This elongation that we've got in the isobars just here, this elongation just here, that is another system, secondary low, that's going to be pushing northeast, was probably bringing more spells of rain with it, I'm afraid. So the UK Met looks pretty unsettled through to the start of next week. Let's have a look at the GFS midday run. Let's do that. So again, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic on Saturday. That will be bringing showers, longer spells of rain. Do keep in mind, by the way, I should just say that with the tropics really powering up, with things really developing in the tropical Atlantic now, model reliability is going to start falling. So do keep that in mind. Of course, model reliability is not great at the best of times, but please keep in mind that as things start to ramp up in the Atlantic with these tropical storms and hurricanes, it will have downstream effects, and the overall model reliability is going to start plummeting if indeed the tropics are ramping up. Okay, so Saturday, wet weather pushing across the coast of this area of low pressure. It looks unsettled for the weekend. Sunday, we're into a showery, sort of westerly type regime. Only part of next week, so low pressure just in the northwest, bringing further showers. We've got this little secondary type low sort of feature. Let's go back to, we've got this secondary type low feature on Monday coming in from the Atlantic too. So that's going to bring further bouts of rain through the early part of next week, probably. That gets out of the way. We're left with those cool and showery northwesterly winds by this time next week. We're into like a cool north to northwesterly wind, and it looks pretty showery as well. We are trying to get a little bit of a build of pressure going here out to our west. So we've got a little extension from the Azores high there by Thursday the 30th of July. That's trying to turn things a little bit drier and warmer. Of course, there was a suggestion yesterday from the GEM to really turn things a lot hotter for the beginning of August, but it looked a bit of an outlier. Let's see what the GFS midday run does. So we're up to Friday the 31st of August now, and that Richard does get going a little bit through the middle of next week, sort of slipping eastwards. It probably is pulling up some slightly warmer air from the south, but only temporarily. This low pressure is out to our west. Let's see where that's going. So that's just moving in off the Atlantic, and it's bringing further showers, if not longer spells of rain with it. So unsettled through the first week of August here with the midday GFS run as well. Plenty of rain to come. Does end up on a much warmer note, though. That's as far as we go to 384 hours. It's a long way out, but it is pulling up some much warmer winds from the south. So, yes, by the 7th of August, 384 hours out, we are drawing up some quite warm air from the south with that one. Let's have a look at the GEM, and then I'll show you the midnight ECM. So this is the 12Z midday run of the GEM. Again, low pressure is bringing showers or longer spells of rain to many parts of the country, sort of over the weekend and into the early part of next week as well. It's just looking generally unsettled with low pressure in control of the weather. We move out into the middle of next week. More low pressures coming in off the Atlantic too, so that's just keeping unsettled conditions going really. And then heading up to like the 30th of July, again it's looking unsettled, but things are beginning to shift around a little bit with wind direction to the south here as we move up towards day 10. So we are having a go drawing up some quite warm air from the south, but it is very much on a knife edge. It's very flimsy due to it being low pressure driven. The low out to west of Ireland is what's drawing up those very warm southerly winds. So that's how we finish up. Whoops, sorry about that. That's how we finish up. And I mean, we do perhaps draw up around 24 hours of warmth there, sometime around the 31st of July. It only lasts 24 hours, and it's being swept away by that low pressure from off the Atlantic. This is a very, very unsettled pattern that we are in, as we know, and yeah, it just goes on. So the last thing I show you for these charts is the midnight ECM. Again, the midday ECM will be updating between 7 and 8 o'clock. So come to Weather Central or any of those sort of websites, VetroSeal, Net Weather, Weather Outlook. Go to any of those and you will see the ECM midday run around 8 o'clock. But this is the midnight run. And at the moment we are under a little extension from the Azores high, of course. We move through to Saturday. Again, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. There'll be plenty plenty of rain around over the weekend. Have a look at Sammy's 5D forecast to find out what's happening at the weekend and how wet it could get. Into the early part of next week, again, low pressure's pushing up from the southwest. That's bringing showers or further showers or longer spells of rain with it, really. And then we head on into the middle part of next week. The hover has decided to run rather slow. Head on into the middle part of next week, and we push out low pressure eastwards, turbo winds into the northwest. We basically just go into a rather unsettled second half to next week. That's as far as we get to with the midnight run of the ECM. It's Saturday the 1st of August. And again, low pressure just rolling in off the Atlantic, keeping the unsettled weather going as it does so. This is a rainfall forecast based on that ECM run from Tometeo.com. So showery rain in the north and west today, and then as we move through into tomorrow, we're going to have further showers, particularly in the northwest. Another pulse of wet weather coming through central, northern and western parts of the country actually tomorrow. Okay, let's see if we can show you a little bit more. Again, I'm trusting to judgment about whether you can see all of these websites. It is a case of trial and error. Over the weekend, so this is Friday through to Saturday, heavy rain across the country as a weather front moves from west to east, and then that's followed by lots of heavy showers, longer spells of rain, could be thunderstorms mixed in over the weekend too. Things going a little bit drier through the early part of next week, but then look at this, another massive heavy rain is coming up from Monday through to Tuesday, I think. That's bringing further really wet weather, especially to England and Wales that time. Middle of next week, we're back to showery conditions, and then more rains heading in from off the Atlantic as we move up towards day 10. I just went past the day 10 chart, so I'll just go back to that very quickly. So, yeah, sort of showery northerlies through the middle part of next week, and then the end of next week, more rain coming in off the Atlantic. It looks unsettled, and for southern and southeast areas where it hasn't been that wet during this summer, things might actually be about to start getting worse, if anything. With the weather pattern. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 by the Icelandic Met Office. It gets us to the 1st of August. Have 17 members of the ECM ensembles just here with a ridge of above average heights over and through the country, below average heights to the west. Winds are doing something a bit like that. Trying to get a little bit more settled with that one, but the low pressure in the Atlantic is probably going to be the main driver and will break down any ridge attempt. 13 just here has low pressure to the west, and we're bringing in westerly winds. Another 13 with low pressure to west and northwest. Again, these are bringing in west to southwest winds, looking unsettled with those. And 8 down here, again with low pressure through the country, bringing in westerly winds. Also, a lot of these options have got above average heights, higher pressure to the north within the northern latitudes, so they are all hinting at northern blocking. And low pressure in control for the first day of August. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This gets us to the 6th of August. We have 16 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure over the country and to our north, bringing in westerly winds. 14 with high pressure to the south, lower pressure to the north. That's probably going to be a bit unsettled. 11 with low pressure over and to the east of the country. Again, that's going to be unsettled. Notice the above average heights up towards Greenland and Iceland as well. Never a good sign in the summer. And then 10 with high pressure to the north. Lower pressure, probably not particularly low, but lower pressure across the UK. So they all look pretty unsettled through the early part of August, I'm afraid. They all look pretty cool, pretty unsettled. Nothing particularly exciting doing there through the first week of August. CFS-V2, these are 500 millibar heights, break it down into weekly periods. The first week period takes from 22nd to the 8th of July. The coming week has below average heights to our east, above average heights to the west, looking cool and showery with northwesterly winds. Week 2 is going to be the 29th of July to the 4th of August. Again, below average heights to our west, bringing in westerly winds. That looks cool and unsettled. Again, I am hoping everybody can see all of this. Okay, we'll go back to YouTube shortly and see how this is all gone. It's very experimental. We're really pushing the boundaries with this, and it may take some tweaks, you know, to get everything fitted within everyone's screens. But we'll see in a moment anyway. anyway. Week 3 is the 5th to the 11th of August. Below average heights to the north. Winds are coming in from a westerly direction. That one looks quite cool and unsettled too. Then finally week 4, just raising heights a little bit to the southwest, but still generally looking a little bit on the unsettled side, I have to say. Winds in from the west. That's up to the middle of August. That gets us to the 12th to the 18th of August, and there's no sign of anything particularly exciting doing there, unfortunately. Right, last thing I'm going to show you, and then I'll go back to YouTube and we'll round off the live stream for the last 15 minutes or so. But the last thing I'm going to show you are the week 5 and 6 temperature and precipitation anomalies from the ECMWF via Copernicus.eu. Of course, we did our month-ahead look ahead with the ECM yesterday. We looked at weeks 1, 2, 3, 4 temperature and rainfall anomalies for UK and the rest of Europe too. We can go to weeks 5 and 6. I always stop on a Tuesday at week 4, but in this live stream I do like to show you the week 5 and 6 temperature and rainfall anomalies. So here we go. This is the week 5 temperature anomaly for Northern Europe. Takes us from the 17th, 23rd of August. Cooler than average in the northwest of Europe, so the UK, Ireland, much of Scandinavia continues cooler than average. A little bit warmer than average for Spain. Eastern parts of Europe looking pretty warm, but again in the northwest it looks quite disappointing from a temperature perspective there through the middle part of August. Rainfall anomalies for week 5 look like that. Generally very unsettled for much of northern Western Europe as well, with above average rainfall from the 17th, 23rd of August. Above average rainfall for Scandinavia, Ireland, UK. Does look drier again through France, Spain, Portugal. So the Azores high is not far away in August. The ECM is depicting as quite regularly. Higher pressure down to the southwest. The Azores high is not all that far away, but always kept just to the south, and we're kept with the low pressure and the jet stream running in from off the Atlantic, I'm afraid. This is going to be the week 6 temperature anomaly when it refreshes. This will be the week 6 temperature anomaly, if it is ever going to refresh, which possibly it isn't going to refresh, so maybe this isn't going all that well. So should I try refreshing it again? Let's have another go, see if we can refresh it. There we go. That's for week 6 week 6 temperature anomaly. So still a little bit cooler than average in there. This is the 24th to the 30th of August, and it's still a little bit cooler than average for Ireland and the UK. Scandinavia is warming up a little bit. Generally Western Europe is warming up a bit as well for this last week of August. But for us in the UK and for Ireland, those temperature anomalies are still, I'm afraid, staying rather stubbornly below average. Not great, is it? And then lastly, we've got the week 6 rainfall anomaly, which again is going to struggle to update. Is that going to be able to update? Let's see if we can refresh that. Again, there we go. So this is the week 6 rainfall anomaly. Takes us from the 24th to the 30th of August. Does look a little bit drier, I have to say. So it's going a little bit drier now for the UK. France is a bit drier, or it's quite dry as well. So it looks as though we get to the end of August, we're probably seeing the Azores high starting to reach north. Of course, we know early September tends to be quite an anticyclonic period. It tends to be quite a warm, dry period in early September. But so that might be starting to set up that sort of pattern during the last week of August there. But I mean, 6 weeks away. It's a very, very long way out, and I wouldn't take that at all seriously. Okay, so I hope that all went okay. I'm going to head back to YouTube now, and we'll see how that went. And as I say, I hope it all went okay. I see we've had 90 concurrent viewers whilst we've been doing that, so that's absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to have to turn off the display capture, of course, so we'll get rid of the display capture. We shall put Richard's fantastic image back up. This image was created by our good friend Richard Traw, and it's absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Richard, for that. That's back up. I'm also going to put the webcam back. So hello, I have returned, and we shall do that as well. Okay, so let's go back to YouTube, and we'll see how that went. So did that go okay? So let me know in the live chat whether that went all right. Were there problems with some of the were there problems with some of the websites that we use? They're not fitting the screen. Please let me know. We'll be able to tweak things as we go along, but I enjoy doing that anyway. That's the first time I have ever sort of live streamed a 10 to 14 day update with all of the regular features. That's the first time I've ever done that, so I quite enjoyed it. But I hope it went okay for everybody. Right, I'm going to scroll back through the live chat and see what you've all been saying. Again, I can only go so far back, of course. Where did we get to? We're going to wrap this up in around 15 minutes time, so we'll be here for a little bit longer. I just want to see how it went, what you all made of that live streamed sort of 7 to 10 day video update that we did there. Something a little bit different for me. I haven't done that before, so I hope it went okay. So Neil Cutler is with us as well. Good evening, Neil. Thank you so much for checking in to our live stream. Okay, let's see what else you're saying then. So Josh is saying, trust me Gav, I'd rather hear you doing the weather than anybody else. That's very kind, thank you Josh. Petipa, even Gary, hope you enjoyed your break. Yeah, I did enjoy it, thank you so much Petipa. Okay, actually I've been able to scroll back a little bit further than I normally can, so that's very helpful. Ida Majid, holla Gav, the weather crew from let's do that again. Holla Gav and the weather crew from a sunny and warm Swansea today. Currently busy cutting my salad, watching the GM ensemble sinks into high pressure for early end of July. I'm not sure about the GM ensembles, Ida, but thank you so much for being with us. So we've also got AMMO 2020 UK. Been watching you from the start. This winter is likely to be cold. A cold one. Excellent work. Thank you so much for being with me for that length of time. I don't know how people have managed to stay with me for all that length of time, but it's amazing that so many people have followed me right from the very beginning, like 2014 for the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel, even further back from that for my first YouTube channel and the website, going back to 2012. So it's a very long time now that I've been doing this, and it's incredible that so many people have been with me all that length of time. Graham Latham, I think it's going to be a wet summer this year. It doesn't look great, Graham, I have to say. Savvy is telling me that it's been grey for weeks and weeks here in North Wales. You're exposed to these northwesterlies, Savvy. I mean, we're bringing in the northwesterlies. You're next to the Irish Sea, and you're just in a poor place, I'm afraid, for this kind of pattern. But where it hasn't been too bad in the south and southeast, we may be about to see things going down the tubes a little bit there too, as we already established. Andrew Kidd is with us. Hi ho, good evening Andrew. Joe or someone, put your thumbs up please. Yes, I haven't told anybody to do that. Everybody do that. So if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up and let YouTube know that you enjoyed this live stream. That would be absolutely fantastic. 80 concurrent viewers right now. So hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody. We're going to be wrapping this up in around 10 minutes time. So also City Andy saying weed season now, hay fever. Yeah, I've had the sniffles today and my eyes haven't been very good at all, Andy. AMMO 2020 saying it's also very noticeable that weather patterns are less fluid. Reckon autumn will be stormy, perhaps like 1986. Adam's with us, Adam Blunsdon. So good evening, Adam. Okay, Kevin is with us as well. Kevin Barber. What's occurring? I'll check the 5-day forecast after live stream. Yeah, have a look at Sammy's live 5-day forecast, Kev. It's really excellent again. Graham saying, hi Gav, hope you're well. Graham Doolin, I should say, saying, hi Gav, hope you're well. Another great job from Sammy. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Kieran Edmonds, I think that is, saying, it's alright where I am in Hales Owen. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I think we could be about to see things going a little bit down the tubes, though, I'm afraid. So let's carry on down. Jamie is with us. Good evening, Jamie. Richard Shaw, evening all in from a work. Let's do that again. Yeah, as I say, my eyes are very, very bad today. I just can't. I'm just so sort of streaming, and I'm having to focus on the comments. Richard said, "Evening all. Just in from work. A long one today. Hello, fellow mods, Savvy, Paul, and Neil. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being with us, Richard. I hope your day wasn't too stressful. James Jukebox. Evening, Gav. Hope all is well." In the death throes of summer. That sounds a bit final, James, but maybe we are. Maybe we are in the death throes. I think we're certainly in the death throes of the GavsWeatherVids summer forecast. I've already pulled the plug on it. Right, Alpha SB is cooking and watching right now. What are you cooking, SB? Let me know in the live chat what you're having for your dinner tonight. Thank you for being with us on our live stream. Okay, let's move on down. So again, we're going to be wrapping this up quite short, in around 5-10 minutes or so. We will wrap up the live stream. So Savvy was reporting a little bit of buffering. So yeah, I saw there was a little bit of buffering going on. So hopefully, I think resolved itself though. So everybody was having to refresh at one point. I think that might have been when Streamlabs sort of froze. Just as I was starting off, the screen capturing, Streamlabs sort of froze for a few seconds. So that might have been then. But hopefully everything else went okay. I'm going through the chat very quickly. Again, if I've missed anybody out, really sorry about that. Obviously, we had a lot to feature in this live stream. We had a lot to show you. So if I've missed out any comments, really sorry. But we'll be live streaming again on Sunday, so you have plenty of opportunities to ask your questions and so on. Okay, so Jamie, August washout, why am I not surprised? Oh dear, yes, not great, is it, Jamie? Okay, Mike Spikey, it's been a nice summer so far. Could have had more rain and colder, but it's been just great. I'm glad you've had a nice time, Mikey. A lot of people are very disappointed with this summer so far, so I'm pleased to hear that it's been okay for you anyway. Make the most of it, because as we've established, things may be about to sort of get a little bit worse with this summer as we move into early August. It's possible we can. Right, Nathan G. Hi Gav. Hi everyone. Not a bad week so far down here in Suffolk. Dare I say it? Yeah, it's not been too bad in myself, Nathan. Make the most of it while you can, my friend. Math Mikey saying, hi Gav, been following for around a year now and find videos very informative. Thank you so much, my friend. It's incredible that people are enjoying what we're doing, and it's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Richard reporting that we went up to 100 viewers. Wow, that's amazing. While I was doing that screen capturing, we got 100 viewers. So thank you, Rich, for letting me know that we reached 100. Sheeran saying the screen share is fine, so that's great. So also Lisa Cotton has been with us as well, saying yay, rain for the south. Are you waiting for a bit of rain, Lisa? Maybe you are. We've also got Ma Pants One. It has been the driest summer I've ever recorded down here in Dorset. The ground is dust. Could be some rain on the way, Ma. There could be. So Paul James is saying, rain, what rain? So you guys down in the south, you've not had it too bad, have you? At all, I don't think. Okay, so we'll do one or two more, and then I'm going to wrap the live stream up very, very short. It's been a great live stream, so I hope you've all enjoy it. James Jukebox was saying I may as well start the winter updates. Not yet, James. The winter updates will begin on Sunday the 6th of September. Doesn't matter what the weather is doing. We could have the worst summer ever. We have the coldest, wettest, most miserable summer on record. I would not start winter updates until the beginning of September. Definitely wouldn't. But you've not got too much longer to wait before we do begin those winter updates. Right, I'm pretty much down at the end of the chat now, I think. So you're all conversing with one another as well, so that's absolutely great. Can you all let me know whether all websites fitted your screens okay? I've not seen any comments saying that you couldn't see any of that screen capturing. So I think it all went okay, other than the fact that we had a little bit of buffering at the point where Streamlabs froze just as we started the screen capturing. But other than that, I think everything has gone okay. Alright, so again, Katrine reported that she's not very well. So I'm really sorry, Katrine, that you're not very well. Hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. And I really am sorry that you're not feeling too well. Right, so Savvy's saying it all fit fine for me. Yeah, so that's great. Yeah, I thought I've got everything just about right, but you're never entirely sure until you actually do it. So I thought I got everything pretty much fitted in the screens okay, but it sounds like it all went fine anyway. Now I saw Dylan was asking something. So what was Dylan asking me about? Preambles, I think it was. Winter preambles. I can't actually see the comment now, but just to say, Dylan, anybody else is wondering, yes, there are going to be more winter preambles. So we did first winter preamble last month. The channel members have actually got access to this month's winter 2020-21 preamble now. From today, channel members are able to access the preamble. Everybody will be able to access the winter 2020-21 preamble for this month at the weekend, probably on Sunday, probably after Sunday's live stream. And there'll be another preamble at least next month before winter updates properly get going on the 6th of September. Right, so I'm at the end of the chat. Hello, everybody, at the end of the live chat. It's been an absolutely incredible live stream. I think it went okay, and I think this has worked quite nicely. So Savvy does the 5D forecast on a Wednesday for us. I combine the live stream with the 10 to 14 day video update, and that allows me to have a little bit of a rest day, at least until the evening anyway. Have a little bit of a rest day on a Wednesday, and I think that's worked out really nicely. I think it works out very well. So if that works for everybody, then I think that's what we're going to try and stick to as much as we can. Of course, at times something might happen. We may have when we get into winter, we may have to do a snow watch or something on a Wednesday. So things could develop, with the weather. Have to make have some unusual weather and whatnot, but for the time being anyway, I think it works out quite nicely to do it like this. So we'll probably have another 10 to 14 day update combined with the live stream next Wednesday, and as I say, Savvy doing the 5D forecast. I think that works out nicely for everybody. Right, so I think that's pretty much it. So thank you so much, everybody, for being with us on our live stream this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Something completely different. Never done this before. I think it's worked out nicely. I've enjoyed it. I've had a blast. So I hope you all enjoyed it too. And yes, so thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into our live stream this evening. Thank you so much to Paul and to Savvy for moderating what has been a very busy live stream. I can see that it's been very busy. in the live chat. We did go up to 100 concurrent viewers at one point. So that's the first, a Wednesday stream, I think. So phenomenal response. And thank you so much to Savvy and to Paul for moderating. Stay safe and stay well. And we're going to see you live again. There may be something on Friday night. The Friday night streams are always on the fly. Just watch your space on that. But we will definitely see you live on Sunday at 6 o'clock. And I'm hoping to be able to bring you the Beijing Climate Centre Winter 2021 forecast of that one. Something's going on at the Beijing Climate Centre at the moment, though. The charts are not accessible. So what we'll be doing on Sunday, I'm not sure. There'll always be something to look at with the CFS, so I'm not too worried. Stay safe and stay well, and we're going to see you live with a longer range look ahead at 6 o'clock on Sunday. But for this live stream, that's all for now, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. Good night.